Well, it's about 1 degree this morning. I brought my toque out. The breeze is a killer in the ears. All we can do today is move hives, so I'm busy moving hives. I've been moving yesterday and moving today. Only reason I have my veil on today is because the bees, when I move them, they'll fly out to my face. So, trying to make the best of the weather that's given to us. Ice on the trees this morning. Had a little bit of mist last night. Too cold for the bees to fly. These bees truly are resting on the condition we put our hives into last fall. Like, they have had no advantage this spring whatsoever. These girls need some sunshine. They need some pollen. It's May 1st and I haven't had any pollen come into these hives yet. We're probably 5 days, according to the calendar, 5 days or 7 days away from the first hatch. So we truly are resting on the condition of these queens. The disease-free state that I have my hives in right now, and supplemental feeding. And that extends right back into August. I can't stress that enough. We have to be able to look after those 3 pillars to keep these bees going, especially in a spring like this year where Mother Nature just does not give us any advantage, does not allow us to progress with our work, or it doesn't allow these hives to, loosen up and brood. So hopefully tomorrow the forecast looks a little bit better. We're going to start seeing 20s, I hope, with sunshine. Get these bees out and flying, get some pollen into these hives. If we don't get any sunshine, we'll have to come out to the pails, put some liquid feed onto them. I'll have all the hives out into their summer yards, so we'll be able to get the pails onto them without adding a whole lot of extra work. And as if you can probably hear, I have a cold. Got it from my kids. So this cold weather isn't really helping that any either. So anyways, the guys are busy in the honey house, keeping busy, building frames, scraping up boxes, sorting frames. We're just kind of at idle here, just keeping busy. Waiting on Mother Nature. Oh, so I'm just picking up the big and strong ones, moving them out to my yards. This should make 24, 25 yards. I lost track. Moving back my my week. So there's my yard of week. So we're going to go through those guys. We're halfway through assessing the viable ones, and then we'll be shoring up these weak ones just to keep these boxes full. So we can do that later. So I just want to show you what I'm seeing here. So I brought this patty in
brought it in from recommendation from another beekeeper. I like a softer patty, so I ordered a softer mix. I want to show you what is going on here. This is a weak colony here, but we're getting some of the patty onto the bottom board, and then the bees would take it and throw it out the front. But that's stopped now. Let's take a look here. Here's a stronger colony. There's 2 pounds of patty on this colony here, and you notice they're just devouring it now. So I bought that patty and noticed it's dripping onto the bottom board, and I was thinking to myself, holy crap, what did I just buy here? But I think what was going on is I was moving the bees out of the shed. There was no brooding going on, and it took a long time for that queen to start brooding. But now these bees are brooding. The queen's got going, and now she's demanding resource underneath. So now they're hot onto this patty. They're consuming it up. I notice they're a little bit slower on consumption, but I'm seeing a direct translation into the brood nest. As I've been saying in other videos, we haven't seen pollen since last August. Just the drags into September. We had a kind of a funky summer last year with the heat, and there wasn't a lot of surplus going on right during the time that I'm building these nests for winter. So there wasn't a lot of pollen reserve in these colonies. I'm seeing that with my spot checks and my assessments. There's not a lot of pollen reserve in these colonies, and through the dead outs there's a very small stack of pollen frames. So these hives, maybe one of the reasons why they're so slow off the start in brooding this spring, is they didn't have a lot of reserve inside their nest. So I basically have these guys sitting under protein patties, which is providing them nourishment to build this brood nest I'm seeing. A great, fantastic brood nest. Frames of bees, I'm not going to open it up today because it's like 5 degrees right now. But it is May 1st and we are yet to see pollen. This is a long time to go without pollen. So these guys are building their nest on their internal reserves and just a little bit what's within the nest, and then the supplement on top. Which really impresses me. But supplementing just to help boost and move along these hives and fill in the gaps and try to, you know, even out the inconsistencies of Mother Nature, that's what I'm going for. In my video yesterday, I had a lot of beekeepers comment to me saying, get some liquid out there, those colonies look dry. And they're absolutely right. I've been hefting hives all day today though, filling in blanks, and there is weight to these boxes. There's a lot of honey stores on the outside of the nests, but they're right, I got to get some more syrup rimming that brood nest. One half of the equation is protein, the other half is liquid sugar. So this is what I'm seeing. Take it for what it's worth. My brothers continually criticize my tone and remind me that I'm not in the business of feed sales. I'm a beekeeper. I buy the feed.